Hello everybody, this is Super Roboto. Right now I'm gonna pretty much do a short bench test to test out the GPU. Right now this is a new case that was given for free. Thanks to the person that gave it away. Much love to them. And this is my old laptop that's refreshing itself every 10 seconds. Now the question is, right now, we're gonna do the ultimate test for this godlike computer. Sadly, I don't have a monitor, so right now, this monitor is capped at 60, so that's the thing. So right now, we're gonna try Ark Survival Evolve, see how it goes. Ark Survival used to be like one of the #1 bench tests back in its day because the game pretty much requires a lot to run on. Right now, I set it to 1920 1080, and I also changed the window display for 1920 1080 because yeah, there's no way this game could probably run at a full screen at this size, you know. So it's gonna probably look kind of mesh or something like that. Now, right now, the frames is actually running on, it's 32 frames, 33 frames, which is pretty good because when it comes to playing Ark Survival, you need at least 30 frames. And sure, if the game runs, I don't know, pretty fast or not, but yeah, you need 30 frames or more to make the game run. If you're playing like PvE or primitive Ark or something like that. But unless you're playing like multiplayer or something, yeah, you probably need more frames, like 60 or more or above. It depends, really. Don't worry, we're gonna test this bad boy out. So right now it's at 45. It looks pretty promising. I don't know what the whale's doing. Reason why, oh, I also got this mod because I want to see how much lag it could cause. So let's see. Especially when the game's trying to render or something. So it could be pretty laggy or not. Right now the game's still running at 49. I mean yeah, 50 or 49. It's pretty much 50 or 49 frames average. Let's see the graphics card. I mean the graphics settings. Right now everything's on Epic, and yeah, it looks promising. The game legit looks promising. By the way, this is the Mothra mod. You could probably find it on the Steam Workshop. It's fun. And let's just say I have like certain kaiju creatures, like wild kaiju creatures wandering around the area. It's just for fun and goofs for single player. Other than that, let's save and exit. But yeah, if you're gonna run like I don't know, multiplayer PvP or PvE, your graphics card needs to run at 60 or more. You know, because you got to be quick with it or something. All right, so we're gonna try the next game. We're gonna try is Hentai. I don't know what that means. Hentai M Neko Waifus. So many people don't know this, but this game's brutal. This takes a lot of GPU usage. Let's find out. Right now, it's at 94% GPU usage for this godlike game to run. Let me just delete the character. Don't worry, I made a bunch of them, so don't, you know. Right now, it's giving us the tutorial. See how it is. Right now, it's at 38, 37 GPU usage. That's insane for a game like this. And now I know what you're thinking. That's too much GPU usage for a low quality game. What are you talking about? You need high quality to play games like these. Oh my gosh. Right now the GPU usage starts to drop because we're in this sort of a cutscene. But don't worry, the game gets more brutal with the GPU usage as we keep continuing locking new Neko waifus. And this game is pretty fun if you have like nothing better to do. If you like clicking. And plus, this is a great way to practice your Diablo skills. Because Diablo 2 pretty much requires a mouse click, because that's pretty much all you do. Alright, now this is the real test. This right here. As you can see, the GPU percentage just gone up by 66%. Holy cow. It can't handle this godlike game. It's handling pretty well. So it's 61 average. It's not that bad. For a game like this, you know, you gotta admit this is pretty intense. Oh my gosh, this is harder than I thought. But sadly, this is taking too long. And let's go to the next one. Now we're gonna try Shadow of the Tomb Raiders, just for ray tracing. We're just gonna try that real quick for goofs and giggles. Oh no, the loading screen. Oh, there it is. Right now everything's on Epic, and this is a single player game. I'm not sure if it has multiplayer. But if it's a single player or open world, usually the game needs to run on 30 frames. I don't even know why you're playing like high frame usage for it. Unless you're playing Doom, then Doom Eternal, it makes sense to run on such a high speed for, you know, to move around quick. So right now the GPU usage is 99%, which is good. Because right now it's pretty much telling us that the GPU is giving its all. The frame is at 97, 96. Now the reason why we're trying out Shadow of the Tomb Raiders is because these are one of the first games that came out with a thing called ray tracing. Many people don't know, but what the hell is ray tracing? Alright, I'll give you an example. If I pause this real quick, let's see. Right now it's on the ultra performance. Oh, everything's on ultra. Here it is. Here it is, ray tracing. If I turn this off, notice how the shadows in the background kind of look different, right? Now let's try this again. Now let me turn all of it off. Now it's just like a bright area. And it kind of looks dead, right? It doesn't bring realism. And to be honest, I really don't care about the ray tracing, but hey, if I got it, might as well give it a try, right? And recall, and the only way you can find out if it's looking legit is by looking at the character's feet. Notice how her shadow is actually like imitating the waist of, oh my god, that scared me. But yeah. But if we turn on the shadow effects for this game, it's pretty much covering the whole thing, and there's some trees that are not supposed to be there. Like some trees, I mean, sure, there's a tree above us in real life, but it doesn't like fully cover our shadow. Not all the time. See what I mean? Other than that, let's put this bad boy to the real test. Can this game run two worlds? That's the question. Now, many people don't know this, but Running two worlds is probably the most hardest thing to do. I mean, sure, you could run on single player easy, right? No problem whatsoever. But can it run on multiplayer? Let me just skip all of this so we don't want to waste more time. All right. Now this is Two Worlds multiplayer. Many people don't know this, but if you try to run DCI Gantora, the game's gonna crash right away. Cause right now it takes a lot of. Basically, you need a very cheap and raggedy ass quality of a computer to run it. And the game crashed. Ooh, let's try it again. Oh my gosh, this GPU sucks so bad, bro. I cannot even run Two Worlds multiplayer on DCI Gantora Quest. It's a shame. Let's try this again. And don't worry, people are still active in this game. Trust me. I played with a few. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's try this one last time. Remember, we're going to test it 3 times for every game. And it's not able to run Two Worlds multiplayer, the quest on DCI Gantora. What is going on? Let's try a different area. Oh my gosh. Is it finally setting it up? Wow. On the 3rd try, it finally worked. Now let's see if it's able to, pull through in the end. Amazing. Now many people don't know this, but if you get hit multiple times in the game tends to crash because it can't handle the pressure you're giving this bad boy, if you know what I mean. Let me skip all of this. So I changed my mind. This guy managed to pull through and managed to run Two Worlds DCI Gantora Quest, which is amazing for its competitor right here. But for now, it's probably gonna crash in probably 5 minutes or 10 minutes or something. And this quest requires you to like beat it in 20 minutes or so. Cause if you don't beat it in time, all the progress you did, it's gone. Gone forever. Which is not good, Now, right now, we're gonna like poison one of these guys.
Try this out.
And we're gonna get hit by these guys. For some reason, whenever you get hit a lot, game crashes a lot, and it gets very laggy. But as far as you can see, the game's running pretty well. It's running 29 frames as it should be, and the GPU usage percent is 26. But other than that, let's quit. And let's try Gantora one last time. Now, many people don't know this, but if you quit the same quest, if you quit a certain quest that you did and want to redo it, usually the game tends to crash. And it did, sadly. Alright, now we're going to try this bad boy right here. Two Worlds, let's see. Yeah, Two Worlds Epic Edition. Now, many people don't know this. I actually turn on these two early on. This one usually takes like 15 minutes to get ready. So, but it runs perfectly, All right. We're going to test it out 4 times because we gave it a test 4 times. Don't mind my character. Let's try DCI Gantora. Looks like the game's not crashing. It's trying to set up a quest. Let's start the game. Amazing. No matter how old this laptop is, it's still able to run Two Worlds properly. Skip ahead. Yeah, my characters, well, both of my characters are pretty overpowered. And let's just say they could pretty much one-shot anybody. So right now I'm going to try to use lightning damage to the enemies. And hopefully, basically what I'm trying to say is, we're going to get hit by a lot. That's all I got to say. It might cause the game to crash, but it makes sense because, you know, think of it. I mean, this game using a very old engine, you know? Alright, let's get hit. Let's move our character around. And don't worry, the game's running on 29 frames, as it should be. The game's not crashing, so it's able to pass the first test. Now let's give it the second test. So we're not gonna bother testing it two more times, but we are gonna test out if the game crashes if we like start up the game again. The same quest, same everything. Amazing. It passed first test. Alright, let's exit out. Let's try second test. So many people don't know, but for Two World, you need a very weak computer to run Two Worlds. Like the game is basically forcing you to run old computers, you know. Don't question it. That's how the engine decides, you know. The engine has a mind of its own. The fact that Two Worlds was able to run on this one on DCI Quest, it just says that the engine has a mind of its own, you know. All right, let's do this one last time. Sorry if the video is pretty long, but my gosh, doing a silly benchmark test on this game, it's fun. Final test. Lovely. No crash, no whatsoever. This laptop is godlike. Sadly, this computer won't run it one time, start the quest one time. But at least I let you know that it had some type of benefits of it. So for now, since this laptop is able to run Two Worlds, I give this laptop a 10 out of 10 for being a godlike computer, laptop. And for this computer, PC or whatever you want to call it, the fact that it's able to run Two Worlds one time, that one particular quest, I give it a 9 out of 10. No, I'm being too nice. A 9. Let's do it one more time. Let's see what happens. I'm being too nice, right? I can't give it a 9 out of 10. Let's try one last time. And the game crashed. As much I want to give this GPU a 9 out of 10, I had to give it a 6 out of 10. Other than that, this game is able to run Arc properly at the highest, highest graphics. Same thing with Tomb Raider, and it definitely is able to run Hentai and Neko waifus, but it requires a lot of GPU usage for this game. And sadly, it could barely run 2 worlds, but that's the downside for this graphics card. Other than that, hope you like this video. Hope you have a good laugh or goof of it. Or I just wasted your time or something. Other than that, take care, have a wonderful day, and see you guys next time. Bye-bye.